guys, welcome back to another video. It's your boy J Will. So if you haven't heard already, T-Mobile has announced 3 new LG devices that they're going to be launching soon. So the most important one was today. The LG G4 was announced by LG, and T-Mobile has put up their product page for it. And let's go to it real quick. Here it is. You can actually register to win one of these actually from T-Mobile. Same rules apply like before, as you can see here. It's going to run until May 25th, which is approximately a little less than a month away, or right at about a little less than a month. So you can actually win this device, one of these right here. So you just register like normal, and you'll be good to go. But this is the G4, and let's go back and look at the specs on the G4 real quick. Then I'll move to the next device. So it's weighs in at 155 grams, which is pretty good. Not too heavy, not too light. 9.8 millimeters. Uses a nano SIM. Has a 5.5 inch QHD display, Quad HD display. Pixel density comes in at 538. Pretty exciting. It does run 5.1, I believe. Where does it say it at? Set it down here somewhere. Did you guys see it? There we go, 5.1. Has a hexa-core, a Snapdragon 808. And that's different, which is good. Different is always good sometimes. The Adrenal 418 is in this one. It has 32 gigs of memory, and you'll probably get about 25 of that, maybe. It depends on how heavy their skin is. But you get 3 gigs of RAM, an SD card, and a removable battery. The back cover is removable, even though it may be leather or whichever version you get. It is removable, and you get access to a 3,000 milliamp battery. On the back, it is a 16 megapixel camera, as you can see right there, and an 8 megapixel on the front. Shoots some 4K, like the normal suspected high-end phones nowadays. Has dual band Wi-Fi. If you don't know, that's one of my pet peeves. And there you go. That's some of the specs for it. So let's hop over to the next phone, and this is the LG G Stylo. This is actually pretty unique, and I know you guys have heard about this already, but it has a 5.7 inch HD display, which is a 720 display. I'll go over to the specs, and this is all on T-Mobile's website now. It's coming soon, which is pretty good. 5.7 inch display, HD, quad-core processor, 5.0, 13 megapixels on the back, 5 on the front. It even has optical image stabilization, which is really nice. And this is supposed to be more budget-friendly than the G4. And then as you can see, the stylus, Stylo is because it has a stylus built in. It's LTE, it's Wi-Fi, all the goodies that we want. HD voice, which is what I love. It's really clear. And there you have it. Let's see if this one shows the battery. If not, I'm going to scan over to the product, the page. I think I'll go back here and I'll show you on this page here on GSM Marina. Thanks to GSM Marina for having everything updated so quickly. This is 9.6, 163 grams. And there it is, a 720p display, 255 pixels per inch. This has a Snapdragon 410, which should be pretty interesting. 8 gigs of memory on board. You'll get about maybe 5 to 6, depending on how heavy their overlay is. And you get 1.5 gigs of RAM. It's pretty good. And again, this is aimed towards the budget-minded, but we'll see if they price it at 3 or less, because that's a budget phone now, I would say. 8 megapixels on the back and 5 on the front. It does have HDR, no optical image stabilization or anything with this one, but it is considered a budget. But it does have dual band Wi-Fi, which is a huge plus. And I believe all of these devices are curved. That's the funny part. I'll go back to the part there. 3,000 milliamp battery in this one as well. So let me go back and show you here. So one of these, it said that the lower end one had a curved display. Let's see here. You can see the back is all that way. See, it has a slight curve there. All their devices have a little bit of a curve. But the back looks exactly like the LG style that they're running right now, and I applaud them for doing so. It does have that laser focus on the camera as well. And that is the LG Stylo for T-Mobile. 5.7 inch HD display. This is going to be pretty nice. I'm curious to see how they actually price this. So let's go on to the last one here. Is the LG Leon. This one is pretty nice as well. Again, with the LG slight curve on there, 4.5 inch curved display. they're doing it. They've adopted a style. It's working for them, so they're running with it, which I can't do anything but applaud them. This one does not have that laser focus, but it does have LED flash and all the rear mount, and it has a 4.5-inch display, and it has a 5 megapixel on the rear. Quad-core processor, just like the other one, clocked at 1.2. The front-facing camera is probably a VGA camera because it just says front-facing camera, but it does ship with 5.0. It's LTE for T-Mobile, which is great. Wi-Fi calling, everything. So let's go over to the spec sheet. And let's see what this one says here. And it is right here. There's many different names, as you can see. So this one is actually 140 grams. It's much lighter, 10 millimeters in thickness. This one has a much lower resolution of 480 by 845 or 854, but don't let the resolutions on phones really stray you. If you don't even care about that, and you don't even know the difference, you just look at it, and if it's a beautiful screen, you don't care what the resolution is. Quad-core 1.2 in this one as well. This one has an Adreno 305 in it, and this one has a Snapdragon 400 instead of the 410. But you still get an SD card slot, 8 gigs of memory, and a gig of RAM in this one, so they're kind of bumping it down. Now, it's a 5 megapixel for T-Mobile, but there are some variants that you can get 8 megapixels, so that's a good thing.
Alright guys, I appreciate you joining me in another video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this, and thumbs up. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.